Post-season, the time between the last race of your current season and the start of training for next season, is a great time to review and reflect on the previous year you've just completed. And today I want to share 10 tips on how to do a post-season review. First, you want to look back at your season and evaluate your SMART goals. Did you set SMART goals? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and a time frame to achieve that goal? Now that you've gone through a season, was it very realistic and attainable in the first place? So number 2, list out any setbacks or obstacles that you had to adapt to and overcome, which may be a reason why you did not achieve your goal. Obstacles include maybe you had an unexpected move where you had to move to a different state, or a job change, or a new baby, injuries, illness, to name a few. Make sure you are very clear and you understand how those obstacles impacted whether or not you were able to achieve your goal. And if it was something you can control, understand how you can go into the next season and control those events from not happening again. Number 3, make a list of what you're most proud of this season. Maybe you've improved some sort of technique in the swim, bike, or run. Maybe you've improved your strength because you actually did strength training this season, or you improved your recovery because you made it a priority to get more sleep and tweak your nutrition so it was more nutrient dense. It's got to be something you're proud of, and maybe it doesn't even have to do with your sport. Number 4, after reviewing your training log, make a list of everything you want to duplicate for next season. Look back at those workouts that you know were key workouts that worked for you, or maybe it's training routes that you'd like to repeat again. Maybe you hired a coach this year and you want to keep the same coach. Maybe you followed a training plan this year and the training plan worked for you, and now you're going to follow the same plan at a new fitness level with different training zone intensities. So definitely make that list. And number 5, make a list of things that you do not want to repeat. Maybe you did have a coach or you followed a training plan and it just wasn't the right plan or coach for you. Change the plan, not the goal. Number 6 kind of has to do with making a list of things you don't want to do, but make sure you list any disappointments and what caused those disappointments, whether it's something that you could control or something you couldn't control. I know for me in past seasons, some disappointments happened because I had mechanicals on the bike. As well as, I've had some years where I know I didn't train to the fitness level that I wanted to achieve, and so I tried to race at a fitness level that I wasn't, and I was disappointed in myself for doing that because I know better. So when you acknowledge those disappointments and those reasons you had those disappointments, it helps set your plan for future seasons. Number 7, did your why change during the course of the season? As a current coach and athlete myself, I know sometimes in January, February, I have a certain race schedule and a certain why of wanting to do this race schedule. And then 4 to 6 months later, just due to life priorities, my why and my race schedule and my training will change, basically because my why changed. And usually my why changes because life happens and I'm juggling different priorities. And I know as a coach, I coach athletes who have similar issues. They have this why at the beginning of the season, say train for a couple Ironmans, and then due to things I've already mentioned, they move, they get a new job, their stress level in life increases, their motivation to train and prepare for these Ironmans decreases. So it's just about revising your why, and that's okay. That's just part of the training process. Number 8, make sure you're taking plenty of time to nail in those recovery habits. So reflect back and look at to see, are there various ways that you can increase your recovery, either by better nutrition or more sleep, or maybe you're someone who likes massages or using the recovery boots, or taking ice baths or practicing other recovery techniques. Number 9 I already mentioned, but it's worth mentioning on its own, is nutrition. I think athletes struggle with recovery, nutrition, strength training, as well as the mental side. So looking back at your nutrition, were you trying to gain weight, lose weight? Did you even seek out talking to maybe a coach or a nutritionist to help tweak your nutrition, whether it's for weight gain or race day nutrition, making sure for you and what you need, you're getting enough calories and enough hydration in training and race day. And as well as strength training, did you strength train or didn't you? So you want to make sure you plan that nutrition, recovery, and strength training for your next season. And number 10, did you do any training to your mind? I think the mental aspect of training and racing is a neglected part for most athletes, especially beginners, because they don't know. And so making sure you do techniques to train your mind to ease race day anxiety, such as visualization. I'd love to hear if you have any questions about postseason review. If you have any tips to share with other athletes, comment below. Join the chatter in our T2 Endurance Facebook group, and I hope you make it a great day.